Shalom, first and foremost, giving all praises, glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, salutations to the Akim, pushing his truth, sincerity, and charity, risking their lives for them to do so. I'm the brother Yalad. The title today is going to be Cousins. It's not equal to incest, with the not equal sign. Subject is the having relations with cousins is not incest according to the scriptures, in which the idea of incest originates. And you get this in Leviticus 18 when it talks about your near of kin, right? Because there's your close of kin, and then there's your cousins. So just to summarize, Leviticus 18 is like your parents' parents, your children, your children's children, and your siblings. These are your close of kin, right? It also says thy father's brother, right? Your uncle, right? It says thy father's sister, your auntie, right? These are close of kin, okay? But outside of that is lawful, because you have your first cousin, your second cousin, the third cousin, and I'm going to go into the scriptures as to why. But first, for disclaimer, let's just say 1 Corinthians 6:12, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. So just because you can do it don't mean that you should or want to, and maybe it's not for you. But if you receive it and, deal with it, you're not wrong according to the scriptures. So this is Genesis 7:13. In the self same day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth and the sons of Noah and Noah's wife and the 3 wives of his sons with them into the ark. So you got to understand that this was 8 people in the ark, 8 persons, right? It was Noah and his wife, and then he had 3 sons, and they each had a wife. If we couldn't deal with cousins, we'd all technically be incest babies. We'd all be bastards in the Lord, not dealing with that. We'd all be illegitimate. We'd be defiled. It's better to say, right? Instead of saying bastards, it's better to say just incest babies and defiled, really, to get more specific. But when you understand that Shem, Ham, and Japheth, that they had offsprings, and the scriptures say that you can only be called by the house of your father. So there's no such thing as a mixed race or a mixed thing, because you are the nation of your father, basically. So we understand that they had to have sons to be there, to talk about the pedigree scripture. And I'll just see if I can prove that real quick. The pedigrees. Numbers 1:18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names. The number of the names from 20 years old upward by their polls. So that was Numbers 1:18. But yeah, you can only call yourself by the house of your father. But who's to say that Ham, Shem, and Japheth didn't have daughters? I mean, they had to have, because what other way was there? So down the line, everybody's your cousin, whether it's your first, second, third, or your 100th cousin, 200th cousin, 1,000th cousin, 1,000,000th cousin, whatever. Down the line, everybody that's not your near of kin, your close of kin, is your cousin. All right. So that's why I say all things lawful. Because when you think of cousin, you think about your first, second, and third cousin, as far as like being related, yeah, by blood. But there's nothing wrong according to the law. We're dealing with them. So we get the Genesis 28:2. It says, arise, go to Pananeram, the house of Bethuel thy mother's father, and take thee a wife from thence, the daughters of Laban thy mother's brother. When I was just reading Genesis, earlier this morning, I just reading it. Spirit had me reading it, again, because when you read something again, you always uncover something new, some another layer. And it just made me pause for a second. I was like, hold on, what? It says, get thee a wife from thence, the daughters of Laban, thy mother's brother. So Laban was Jacob's uncle. So Rachel and Leah was his cousins. Yeah, his first cousins. If I'm correct, that has to be first cousins. Cause that's anything past that would have been second and third cousins. But yeah. Right, let's continue on. In the next chapter, it says 29 and 12 of that Genesis. And Jacob told Rachel that he was his father's brother and that he was Rebekah's son. And she ran and told her father. And it came to pass, when Laban heard the tidings of Jacob, his sister's son, that he ran to meet him, embraced him and kissed him, and brought him to his house. And he told Laban all these things. And that kiss wasn't no homosexual kiss, nothing like that. It's a greeting kiss. See, what these devils did was they took our culture, our Bible, and they tried to teach it to us. But this Bible, these are our books, these are our writings, this is our stuff. This is how we can break things down, because we understand it. These devils have stolen our culture and whatnot, and tried to teach it to us. But when they talk about kissed him, it's like what they call a European kiss, which really they got it from Jake, because when Judas Iscariot betrayed the Lord, he said, "You betrayed me with a kiss." So it wasn't no homosexual kiss, man and man with them in the mouth. It's more like a kiss on the cheek or a kiss on the hand. When what they do in Europe, when they kiss on side to side, on side of one face and on the side of the other face, whether it's on the cheek or just like toward the but these are things you have to go into, because it was taught to us wrongly coming up. The idea of incest, the idea of all these things, it was taught to us wrongly, but all of these things, originate from the scripture, because this country, United States of America, which is Babylon, Mystery Babylon, right? Rome 2.0, this here in the US of A, we was taught lies mingled with truth. So you have to uncover these things and look back into these things. But Lord willing, this was edifying. I believe I hit every subject I want to hit on this. With that being said, I want to close it out by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim, pushing his truth, sincerity, charity, risking their lives, and freedom to do so. I'm the brother Yalad, signing out. Shalom.